Good to go. Well, welcome to our Wednesday connection, Mount Eagle First Baptist. I'm Brother Jason. Glad you all are tuning in and you didn't tune out due to getting our streaming and Wi-Fi connected. Thanks to our awesome audio visual director that made it in, and it was a service call. He showed up. It's awesome. So thanks, Josh. Thank you all for being here. We do invite you every Wednesday. 5 o'clock, bring your family, meals provided. Thank you all ladies that just continue to serve, prepare meals for those that show and activities for the young folks and even old folks. So we can do something before 6 and then Bible study at 6 and then fellowship continued after till 7. So Wednesday has an opportunity for you to plug in. Quick update with Brother Bill. He got moved just to share you, glorify you to our co-workers, to our families, to Jeopardy winners over here. Remember? Yep, a lot of people, I even said, that's the promised land. I was listening to it this week of theologian drivers, and I am concerned about their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them from the hand of the Egyptians and to bring them out of the land into a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey. That's what God is speaking out a little bit to chapter 5, verses 1, 2, and 3 of chapter 5. Afterward, Moses and Aaron go. Then they said, that's Moses and Aaron, the God of the Hebrews has met with us. Now let us take a 3-day journey. Cold. It's like the 80, 90 degree swings of temperature, extremes. And why would God want to take his people through a struggle before a land of flowing with milk and honey, the promised land? Why would he want to take us through the land of struggle? Chains, he's freed us from captivity, yet our circumstances aren't good at all. Or like, wow, what's going on here? And why is that? It doesn't preparation of what's to come. So let's fast way forward in the New Testament, Luke chapter 12. Jesus speaks on this and this preparation and the power of it and the why behind it. Why would God replied, man, who appointed me a judge or an arbiter between you? Then he said to them, Jesus, watch out, be on your guard against yielded and abundant harvest. And I want to sort of camp out here for a second in verse 16. And I'll go back and sort of dissect this. Jesus telling the parable, and he told them this parable. The ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. So this is about greed and not losing sight of God in the moments of possession or in the moments of plenty and in the moments of where the Israelites were going. Because if you're going to a land flowing with milk and honey, how easy would it be to forget who allowed us to be here? Who created a perfect season of climate to provide an abundant of harvest? So that would be no. And how easy it is, we'll see in this parable, to forget the Lord. So verse 17, this man, he thought to himself. You see, that's the problem. He's thinking of self. Let me think. Let me talk to self. Can we get in trouble when self is all that's included? When self is all that's being counseled with? So starting in verse 7, you can start to I, again, will store my, again, surplus grain. Verse 19, and I'll say, eat, drink, and be merry. Verse 20, but here's the two words that we need to be incredibly careful with, and the power that can swing either way. But God can change your whole life. But God can make you, that would be the last breath. God changes everything. Verse 20, now the warning to all of us. Verse 20, but life trying to obtain outside of God with whoever stores up things for themselves, but is not rich, that we don't forget that who provides us this. A window into Jesus, God's character goes to the cross. Everybody's needing blessing and you find yourself in today. So just encourage you. Don't give up. Know God's word. Know his character. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for our family here. For those streaming, coming up soon is September 8th is going to be an ice cream